What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and today is an exciting day. I have a huge announcement. Many people have always asked in Facebook, on YouTube, in email, in private message, everywhere they can contact me. They're asking me, hey, why don't you have Woocommerce? Why do you only have Shopify? I don't want Shopify, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I thought about it, and I know Shopify is the biggest market share. And so I was like, what can I do to make these WooCommerce people happy without me having a whole nother development team that supports another app that builds on WordPress or whatever? What can I do? And so the solution, and I'm happy to announce that it is live and you can apply for it officially today, is that we have API now. That means you can send orders to us for any of our products and you do not need Shopify at all. Could you use WooCommerce? Absolutely. Do you need a developer to integrate our API? Probably yes, because there is no interface. It's all webhooks. So if you know anything about that, if you don't know anything about that, then you probably can't use the API. So you either need to be a developer or you need to have friends of the developer or hire a developer. And then you can sell our products with any platform, not just WooCommerce. You could build your own platform. You can already have a marketplace. You can do whatever. Probably figure out some creative ways to sync orders from eBay or from Etsy into our API. You can probably figure out a way to do that. We don't want to support any external development. So what does that actually mean? It means you're 100% responsible for how you use our API. You can send orders to us, to our API, to the webhooks, any way you want, but we're not going to support your infrastructure. So you just send us the orders, then you can pull the tracking numbers and the statuses of the orders or whatever when the statuses are updated. So how do you pay for these orders? Well, it's very simple. This is going to be like an application. So I'm going to put a link in the description of this where you have to apply for access to the API. Because in order for you to pay, I have to invoice you. So if they're manually one time a week or one time a month, depending on how many orders you're sending, right? I will generate an invoice, send it over, and you will pay it by credit card or bank wire or whatever you want, right? So it is not like the app where we charge you and then we put stuff into production. This is, hey, you know what? We trust you, we vetted you, you applied, we say, okay, you can use the API. We're gonna put your orders into production, we're gonna make you orders, and then we're gonna trust that you actually pay us. If you don't pay us, then obviously the relationship is sour and we're never gonna work with you again. So obviously, if you send us orders, you're gonna wanna pay the invoices when we send them to you. But basically, it's the invoices and the payment method is all manual. The API is available if you want to do it, if you want to use it. We do have it. Like I said, you can apply for it down below. Click the link. I have a little web page set up. I want to know how you want to use the API, what you already have set up, what's your intention. Do you have a developer? Are you a developer? You know, because I just don't want like 1,000 people saying, hey, give me API access, and then they just sit on it and don't do anything. It just makes more work for me because, like I said, I have to generate these invoices if you actually send orders. Maybe you do a couple test orders, right? And then you just stop. It's just not worth my time. So I want to make, if you have something that, you know, outside of Shopify that you know that you could send orders, yes, let's work together, okay? So just hit the link below, fill out the little details, and we'll be in contact and get you set up with API, okay? So that is what I wanted to talk about, guys. API is live. That means you can use WooCommerce, you can use wherever you want, and nobody has to ask me anymore about that. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.